Welcome, internets, to the not sure which episode or season we're on right now, but to Fortnightly Frontier. I'm Gray-Headed Gamer, a guest with these two guys, and I'm doing the intro without any practice.
Yes, and that was perfect.
It was a lot better than we usually do on the first take.
I'm glad.
On the following 14 takes.
Yeah. You don't want to know how much editing goes into this shit. But yes, I think season 2, episode 12, or is it 13? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think
It
I watched.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's an episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, welcome to the show.
Absolutely. Thank you, and thanks for having me, guys. This is what the pre-Citizen Con episode,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you lucky devils are gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Damn it, man.
Diane
love
is
to
driving
go with you.
all the way from Slovenia.
Yeah. And I'm picking him up halfway.
Yep.
It's not like it's cheap. 'Cause it's not.
I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think so. I think it's going to be a lot better than Gamescom, mostly because it's a lot more private event,
Yep.
a lot less people and smaller crowds. But yeah, very excited for what they have planned. They've been talking about a lot. If for people who watch Around the Verse all the time, when they go from around the spectrum, everybody's saying, "Yeah, we're doing the Star Citizen Con demo, but we can't tell you what it is." And that's been going on for the past few weeks, and just yes,
Yeah, I want to see what they got. They've been promising a lot, and yeah.
but nothing very specific.
So, what are your guys' thoughts? My thoughts are, for sure, a Squadron 42 trailer. I think that's almost a must. They've been talking so much about doing cinematics. They haven't been doing any ship commercials. So I'm thinking they're going to show something that's going to just blow our minds. Maybe not gameplay, but I think for some reason I think a cinematic is definitely in order.
Mm-hmm. On first Gamescom we visited, we saw the Constellation commercial. That was a very good cinematic. Did we see any cinematics this year? I don't remember. No.
At Gamescom, no, we saw the live demo.
Yeah,
It was the live
only
demo
live
of
demos,
the,
yeah.
of the... Yeah.
And someone brought up on Reddit about there not being any ship commercials, and someone had mentioned that they've been investing all their time into Squadron 42, all their mocaps and cinematic work is going into that. And I think that's why it's leading us to believe that we should see something. And it's time. They have a lot done with Squadron 42, so
Yeah.
even if they could show us a small slice of a level, that would be amazing. But that's of course wishful thinking.
Maybe not. Maybe
Well,
not.
everything Squadron 42 related so far has been happening behind closed doors. Everything that we've seen is only Persistent Universe for Star Citizen. Apart from maybe a few models like that mining drone that started off, something like this, and now is bigger than any ship ever in Star Citizen Universe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's was that the spidery thingy?
Yeah, the spidery one with a huge spherical thorax thing.
Tick maybe?
Yes, definitely
Then a
tick
spider? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks the ore out of the ground.
Man, speaking of, they're talking about voxel asteroids too now.
Oh,
That's gonna
yeah.
be so great. I wonder, do you think we'll see anything that has to do with quote unquote the baby PU?
Hope so. Although they did show the demo at the previous Gamescom, so I don't know why they would be showing another demo. But I think they should just focus all their efforts into actually releasing it.
Did they show a PU demo at the?
I
thought the multiplayer.
That's going to be the PU.
that
That's going to
is-
be the baby
Right.
PU.
Yeah.
Space station, asteroid field, quantum drive, everything. Yeah, that's
Right.
what we're getting.
And that's kind of what I'm hoping is maybe they'll show us the lobby system, show us them, because that was more of a playable level they built, with very specific goals. I'm just wondering, because Chris was mentioning the FPS and baby PU could possibly come at the same exact time. They're talking about pulling the JUKE system out, giving us FPS.
Yeah, that is true.
So
And that is also why I think it's very, very close, because they're now not. They decided that, yeah, this system is not advanced enough yet to be put into the game, so we're not gonna continue delaying. We're just gonna take it out for now and do a release.
Smart move too, if you ask me.
Yeah,
JUKE system's nice.
we've been talking about, just stop the feature creep, stop adding things to make it perfect for the pre-alpha release. Just give us something.
Right, and people have lost sight of what a pre-alpha is. This game is like a polished beta. Arena Commander, at least. The Hangar module, it's like I've seen alphas that were 10 times less polished than our social module. And, people lose sight of that, and they're like, oh, this has got a bug. This has got a bug. Yeah, it's an alpha. It's supposed to have bugs. And I think I've said it before, but I think they're so gun-shy to release anything that's not perfect because of the internet people that tend to get irate over little things instead of saying, my God, look what you guys have done. Let us help you bug hunt. Instead, they're like, oh, my helmet's sideways.
Well, no shit.
Maybe not the helmet issue. That's kind of sucky, but, but still, they've got so much done, and they're trying to get it so perfect that it's nice to see them talk about just, let's pull a couple things out that we can't get right. Did you see the ladder animation in the FPS update?
It annoyed me.
What
because
annoyed
he went up two with the left hand and one with the right hand.
I saw that too.
Actually, that is how I climb ladders. I've done a lot of stuff on construction sites like that, and it's one of the techniques. It's kind of faster. It basically, because you're pulling yourself up, you're not just walking up, and whatever side is your dominant side, you have more strength in that. So, that is one of the sides to it. But what surprised me the most was that it actually looked proper. Every time that stuff like that happens, they don't do the whole anchoring of limbs on the rungs and keeps floating around because they don't do animations right. And this was actually
it looked like he was holding.
Yeah, just the little things like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's gonna be all over the game. It's gonna be a plethora of little things like that make the game worth waiting for.
Absolutely. And to be honest, we haven't been waiting that long.
No.
People lose sight of that too. This is nothing. Normally you don't even hear about a game for 4 years, and then you get an alpha or a beta. We're getting one right dead in the middle. It's just that's our internet generation right now. Give it to me, and give it to me now. Period. There's no leeway.
But it's not just internet people, like random YouTube commenters that do this. It's actual people who review games for a living that fall into that. I mean, yes, is Star Citizen losing track, and is it bloatware? Is it vaporware? I mean,
there's a lot of that stuff going around, and it's like, okay, this is not right.
It's annoying as crap.
It is, because there's a lot of people that
swear as much as you want, so long as your kids don't hear you. But on the show, you can swear as much as you want. I just like to put that out.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's really crap, because it even has started making me think about it in a more negative way, because I see all of this crap about it. Like, I've put a lot of money into this game. I really want to see it finished. I'm really gunning for it to see it finished. But you start getting all of this negative feedback into your brain, and even though you don't really believe it, it still affects how you see things and how you think about things. And I've noticed it in the last few days, and it's really annoying.
Yep. And that's true. Negativity spreads like a disease. You can't be around negative without getting that sinking feeling. But the saving grace here is CitizenCon is right around the corner, and I believe, just like GamesCon did, it's going to make people's jaw drop, and they're going to be like, dang. And then we'll have our next negative cycle, and then we'll get back, to another release. I have faith, but I agree. I read that letter from the character designer that left CIG, or I don't know, fired, left, whatever. Still don't have confirmation if it's really a letter from an actual employee or ex-employee. But, I read that whole letter, and then, that whole day I'm like, oh, no, this sucks. They're falling apart. And then a couple people from CIG get fired. or let go, James and Alyssa.
Yeah.
And then she comes on Twitter and says, guys, the sky's not falling. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. And then she's got a picture of her eating some ice cream with her boyfriend, And all of a sudden, happy feelings come back. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I don't buy into that. Just let it ride.
I think the biggest issue with that is that James was the community darling. He was involved with everything. He was one of the most prominent faces on all the videos they put out. And then, just all of a sudden a tweet comes from him. Well, that's a curveball. And he was fired. Well, of course, nobody's going to talk about it. I mean,
Right.
California law specifically prohibits companies from discussing many employees' termination details. And, of course, we're not going to ask him.
Right.
I mean, if he wants to talk about it, he will. But yeah, until then, all we have is speculation, and speculation just brings more negativity because all you can think about is worst-case scenarios.
Right. Yep.
Exactly.
Got to let it ride. And, and that's corporate life for you, especially corporate America. People come and go on a daily. It happens at my place of business. And, like you say, you just don't know what happened. We saw him as a great guy on, the show.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yeah, and he was a guest on our show, and he was just lovely.
Yeah, I chatted with him before as well. Love the guy. But you never know, it's business, so we'll let it ride, and as long as the company doesn't go in bankruptcy before CitizenCon, we'll be okay.
There's, several hundred other employees still
Absolutely.
employed at the company.
Absolutely.
We only know about a handful of them, and there's just so many more that keep working on aspects of the game that we may not even be aware of.
Right. And granted, it's part of the community team. As much as I love James, it's not gonna affect how the game is made. It might affect how things are handled between content creators like ourselves and the company for a little bit, but in all actuality, it's not like if one of the large, directors or producers, well, even then, the company will survive.
yeah, exactly. As we saw with who was it recently that left, the producer
Travis Day.
Travis Day. Yeah, that
But
was
I think he had an opportunity.
He
somewhere
went
else,
to
so-
work for Blizzard. Yeah.
Yeah, and he
And
wanted
hey-
to do that. That was what he wanted.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
Exactly.
Why would you not want to, And like he even said, he loved the game, he loved the community, but it's Blizzard.
Yeah.
Also, maybe you come to a point where you don't think you can contribute anything new to the company, so you even yourself start thinking that maybe it's time to change. So maybe someone new can replace you, so a pair of fresh eyes to extend the project.
Yes.
Yes, you did. If you're watching on the live stream, you maybe saw that, but if you're watching just on YouTube, Mr. Gamer over there had problems with his cat.
Damn cat. I love him to death. He's just an annoying bastard. But
What we
yes,
took about-
like you said.
Okay. Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, that's exactly the point. We just need to let it all ride. It'll all fix itself.
See what happens.
Hate to see him go, but it's corporate life.
Trust in Chris Roberts.
I'd like to find out what actually happened, but I'm not holding out for that.
Yeah, and it could be personal conflict between people or even family issues that they had to leave.
Yep.
Never know. We don't actually know they got fired, so.
No.
True, we don't know.
But back to lighter topics. More
Yes.
about CitizenCon. I want to talk more about CitizenCon.
Absolutely. Now we're all sad because people we liked left.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay, how about let's talk about the imminent release of new social module content because that's got me excited.
What's even slated for release?
They were talking about opening up a new level of area 18. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Area 18.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think they're releasing an entire new area, and they're also supposed to be adding our AI very soon, which is going to give it a very alive feel, which we need.
Yeah, because at the moment they have the animations where they just are somewhere and then fly around the corner and then
Just
pop back in.
Yep.
And then the next one goes, etc.
They also didn't they say that you'll be able to change your loadout via an actual menu instead of just pressing F6 in anger? That would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, a lobby. We need a lobby system because I want to get my buddies with me.
Yeah.
It took we spent about an hour and a half one night trying to all log in at the same time to get into the same server, and it took forever just to get like 2 or 3 of us in the same local server.
Well, the first time we tried, we got it on the first go.
Get out of here!
But it was only 2 of us.
Yeah.
Damn.
The second time we tried, we got on after the second try.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think it's mainly because, relatively speaking, we're very close geographically.
That'll do it.
But if you have, friends from East Coast America and West Coast, and it's like thousands of kilometers. And I think Europe also has very fewer local servers than the mainland US.
Yep.
So there's less fragmentation.
Europe is a lot smaller than the US, so.
Oh goodness. But yeah, I tell you, and plus we were linking some people from the UK, some people from the Netherlands. Bolt, I think Bolt's from the Netherlands. Oh, he's gonna hate me. I think so. A few from the US, and then one of my buddies from South America. So we were trying to get
everybody
a worldwide connect. But yeah, the lobby system would be great, just like AC. That's how it needs to be, I think.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the mock-ups. They're very cool, especially
awesome.
It's just all the backend technology that they have to put together to get all of this kind of stuff to work.
For sure.
That's where the bulk of the work has to go on this, and that's what takes the time. Because building a front end is not as complicated as it might seem.
No.
Right.
It's, I've seen a bit of the code. It's basically just XML files.
Yeah.
And I would hate for them to waste time to make a temporary. Just go ahead and wait for them to build out what's going to be in the game and then give it to us. That way we're not wasting any time or assets on anything. So it's all good. It's still fun. Matter of fact, I logged in this morning, just bored, and it was just me and one other guy running around ArcCorp. And the last time I logged in, there was like, it was filled up, everyone running around. And I was like, oh man, the thrill is gone.
But that's usually the case with this. Like Arena Commander, the amount of people that played when it first came, or when a new patch comes out, is really high, and then it drops off.
Yeah. And you got to figure, there's not much to do in social right now. Once they actually make the shops functional, that's going to help a lot too. Would love to see them get Voyager Direct in ArcCorp and take it off the webpage. That would be awesome.
I'm just waiting for someone to figure out how to get a gun into the game when no one else can, and then just run around murdering everyone.
Didn't Chris Roberts do that at a demo for ArcCorp?
Yes, I tried the code he used.
Yeah, he opened the developer console, gave himself the full loadout for a heavy marine, just went haywire. Just went
Yep, that would be beautiful. Someone needs that. Someone out there is smart enough. Y'all do that and record it. We want to see that.
Yes, please.
Murdering is so fun. Oh, that's horrible.
Say that in a more heavenly voice. Murdering is so fun.
Someone's gonna cut that audio out. Use it for a promo.
Yeah.
One of the commercials, one of the weapons commercials, yeah. Just at the end, because murdering is so fun.
Nice Bearing commercial. Oh Lord. Hey, if you use that, Chris, we got it trademarked. Murdering is fun. I hope my wife's not listening too. She's probably sitting around the curtain going, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah, I think if my girlfriend's listening to this, she's gonna be feeling the same thing.
Of course, my wife does that 90% of the time with me anyway.
So does my girlfriend.
Maybe you should get her involved a bit more if she's, interested. Or is she only interested in spying on you?
Yes. Yes, she is anti-nerd. I'm very lucky she loves me, but she's anti-video games. She's, she'd much rather sit back and watch Desperate Housewives or something, and then throw stuff at me for being on the computer all day. But she's a lovely woman, and I'm very glad she accepts me for the nerdy self I am.
And she's standing right next to you, isn't she?
I'm hoping.
Okay, I think we're kind of getting close to the end of the episode, but before we go, maybe just a few quick-fire questions for our guest.
I have no idea what those questions are.
Well, just standard stuff. What are you looking forward to the most in the final release of Star Citizen?
The size of the universe. I want to be able to hop in my ship and just go. I'm not sure if I'm going to be super big into exploration, but that really appeals to me. Like the old Privateer game, it was one of the first games that you could get in and just hit jump point and jump point and jump point and just go, all the way across to another station. I'd offload my goods, pick up some more stuff, and then just jump and jump and jump. I love that. I know a lot of people think it's really boring, but that whole, all right, I'm going to hit this jump point, hit this system, and, figuring out where you're going to go and that the huge distances. I'm a patient gamer, so I liked having that lengthy,
You must love Elite Dangerous then.
I have not played for one simple reason. I don't want to get drawn in because I'm real bad about getting addicted to games. So I watch a lot of the videos on it, and that is my thing. That could be my thing.
It is Space Trucker Simulator.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
I have an account. I got bored with just going from station to station. Because for me, it has to have some storyline. Even if it had, going from station to station, but some sort of good narrative behind it.
Right.
That would attract me. But it's basically just trading.
Right.
I mean, at least it was a few months ago when I last looked at it.
It's the same.
Has there begun to be big communities and stuff formed inside of Elite Dangerous yet? Or is it still more the individual or small groups? Because that kind of what will make Star Citizen really awesome.
Right. Having a couple of your buddies in your ship with you while you're flying.
Yeah.
And, your space cat running around and,
But not just that. I mean, you're piloting your truck and you have a few Gladiuses as escort because your cargo's, very precious.
Yeah, and you're going to have either AI or other players attacking you. That's another thing that kind of sucks about Elite, is not having a whole bunch of interaction. Well, at least the videos I watch. I see guys run whole missions and that's all they do is fly, so...
There is a way that you can get interdicted, I think is the term, in Frameshift Drive. And then you basically while you're doing the whole FTL thing, somebody tries to interrupt it, and then you drop into normal space, and then you have to either fight them or drop your cargo or whatever. But most of the time, it is AI, and there is no.
It's basically the same as Freelancer as well. Freelancer was mostly AI doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I love doing that in Freelancer, planning out these big missions, and you could take a very dangerous route through space to get back much faster. And
so fun.
Yeah.
Right? And also, this is bad. I used to have a spiral notebook, and I would have my trade routes, and I'd draw them out, and I'd handwrite everything. Even though I had a printed star map, it's not the same. when you sit there and you pull it, we're going to go to, wherever. Oh, yeah, the last trade route I used was this way, and it's,
You know what I'd love? When they do make the Star Citizen companion app, I want to have the star map on the tablet.
Yes.
And that tracks me as I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
This whole interaction thing is just going to be between different devices. I really hope that they take that to the next level.
Absolutely.
There was a game that I played where I used my tablet to show me where the enemy were or something or other. I can't remember what it was, or track myself in it.
Awesome.
It's Assassin's Creed, I believe.
Oh, okay.
There was there was an app for your phone or your tablet that did some stuff, and you could get some extra missions from it. But I really want to see that taken to the next level.
Well, they have that app, Power Grid, I think it's called.
Yeah, that basically just lets you map.
Map the keys.
Digital buttons, so it captures controls. Yeah, so it's like a separate input device, and it has rudimentary two-way communication, so it can display certain things. Like I think they even actually made it so it can display your shield status.
That's cool.
Awesome.
I think I'm gonna have to play with
different quadrants. Yeah.
For sure.
But last time I tried it, it does need polish because it is a very universal app. It's not a Star Citizen specific app, so there's a lot of functionality that's missing, and there's a lot of functionality that's in it that completely makes no sense for Star Citizen.
For sure. But they could build on that. You know, the technology's there. It would be nice to have 2 tablets, one on each side of your monitor. You know, one, like you say, you have your star map on one side and then your power groups on the other. For no other reason but to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy some more tablets. 3 or 4 phones in front of me, all with information, and then a couple of tablets controlling on the right-hand side with my HOTAS in the middle.
Heck yeah.
Okay, second question.
Yes.
Your favorite ship currently playable and sort of in concept development phase?
Playable would be my Mustang Delta. I absolutely adore it. It's a little fragile, but I love the way it handles, and I get a better life to kill ratio out of that than anything else. I even rented a Super Hornet, and for some reason I couldn't get the feel for it. Love my Delta. A favorite ship altogether, all around, Freelancer Max, no doubt about it. And when they let out get the remodel in, I can't wait. It's gonna be a little like a space RV. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna upgrade to the Freelancer Max when the remodel comes in. I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to sell my Freelancer pack and get the credits to buy something else off a friend. But it's my only game pack at the moment, and it's a physical pack as well. So I get the physical items like a USB drive and physical star map and stuff, and I don't want to give that up.
There's a new version of the cross chassis upgrade coming, and and you'll be able to maybe upgrade your current Freelancer to the Max without losing the package.
Well, the Max is just an upgrade anyway. You can buy the upgrade to go to the Max.
Okay.
So
cool.
that's okay for that. There's a cross chassis upgrade for that. It's just an add-on.
Cool. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm actually going for the Carrack. I've completely made up my mind as soon as it's up for sale, which I do believe is going to be announced and launched at CitizenCon.
Either that, or you had the anniversary sale in November. You can guarantee it'll be on sale then too.
I think they're actually planning for a re-release of the Connie for the anniversary sale.
The new redesigned Connie.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the one we've already seen the model of.
Yeah, the exterior model at least, yes.
And it does look good.
Where we're not supposed to go, yes, it does. If you compare it to the one that's currently in hangar, just the texture work is miles ahead.
Absolutely. You could tell it was an early ship. You know, it's same as if you look at a Gladius and you look at a Hornet. To me, it looks like they're from 2 different games. The Hornet looks so rudimentary and so angular and not bad. It doesn't look bad, but, you know, the Gladius looks so much better.
And I got rid of mine a few days ago. I got the Mustang Beta package, so I have 2 packages now.
Sweet.
So that means 2 characters in game.
That's
one pilot, one free AI that I don't have to pay in-game credits to employ.
Well, I got corrected on that. I heard that we still have to pay our crewmen. It'd be considered a crewman, even an NPC crewman, and we would still have to pay them. Because I put on one of my videos, at least we'll have free crew, but someone directed me to attend for the chairman and said that we'll still have to pay for them, which I guess still makes sense, because even though it's your NPC, it's still a crewman. You know, say your friend was going to be on your ship, you're still going to pay him as a crewman.
Maybe not. I wouldn't pay Diane.
Working for free, bud. Working for free. But if I'm not mistaken, now that's been a year ago I made that video, so that could totally change. I might have missed something since then, but I think we're gonna have to pay our own, because I've actually worked up 3 NPCs, because I want to have a full Serenity Crew, and I want to be able to name them and dress them, and get my whole crew together in my Max, and I think I have to pay them.
That is why I'm getting the Carrack, because it is the closest to a Serenity in-game currently that is possible.
It's gonna be so. I'm nerding out. I'm about to nerd out. Sorry.
Are you getting it? Do you have one as well?
No, if I do get a bigger ship, it's going to be the Star G. I like the Gemini Starfarer.
Ah, yes.
And as far as actual size dimensions, it's actually closer to the size of the Serenity. The only problem is you lose a lot of interior space with the tanks, the fuel tanks. But if they replace some of the fuel tanks with modules, like we think they should, then you'll pick up that interior space and you'll be okay. But as far as interior space, the Carrack or even the Genesis, man, the Genesis is real close to a Serenity size. But there again, it's also a little too flashy, fancy for a Serenity, which is what leads me to the Starfarer, because it's got that gritty Serenity kind of industrial dump truck look.
I think last question. What is the first thing you're going to do once the baby PU hits?
The baby PU. I want to do Quantum Drive. Bad. I'm just gonna go out. I don't even have to have a place to go. I cannot wait to do that. Watching it on the Gamescom thing, watching the Q Drive, that was amazing. They gave me like a mix between a Star Wars-esque kind of Millennium Falcon when they take off, and they finally get their hyperdrive working. It gave me that giddy feeling the first time I saw that on the big screen, so that's fine. I don't care where I go. I don't care if I go into an side of an asteroid. I just want a quantum drive. I don't think we have any consequences in the baby PU, so.
I tried Quantum Drive and all I got was pancaked.
And a dumb t-shirt.
Yeah. We need to make that t-shirt.
Absolutely.
I think it's a bit late now for CitizenCon, but yeah, eventually, sure.
Yeah, when the baby baby PU launches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's been quite a long episode, this one. Thank you, Grey-Headed Gamer, so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you guys for having me. For real. I enjoy doing this more than anything now. Just hanging out and chatting with fellow Star Citizen fans. It's like my favorite thing to do in the world.
Awesome.
Well, fantastic. Hope you come back soon. And until then, this has been Fortnightly Frontier, and we will see you in the verse.
Oh, am I supposed to say that? In the verse. We'll have to edit that towards the end.
No.